Hello, welcome back to another Woodchopping episode.
We're
halfway up. This is going
I
pretty
want to
fast.
go home.
Right, we are. This is part of the estate.
Alright, so tomorrow we're flying out to England.
Yes, we're going across the pond.
Don't expect a vlog.
Don't expect.
I might put like a 30-second video compilation of all the pictures I took.
I did think about maybe, making sure we got some things on camera. Because
Oh yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna.
Also just like funny moments.
But we don't make like vlogs the way you think we make vlogs. Our vlogs are literally just vacation photos in like a literal photo reel, and then a little soundtrack underneath it to accompany it.
If we do a vlog,
yeah,
it should just be in the style of a Snapchat, like that you got, It's like your pal went on vacation and this is all the photos and videos he sends.
Oh yeah, you know what? That is clever. I like that.
It's like, hey,
So we're going to an air show in Duxford, UK. Yep. Actually, when this video comes out, we're there. We're eating dinner.
Yeah.
In Duxford when this video comes out. So if you're watching this, and it's like less than an hour ago since since this has been uploaded, we're not. We're in the pub at that point.
Oh, yeah,
we're in the pub just getting wasted, and then we're gonna head to bed. And when tomorrow's episode comes out, we'll be flying back.
Yep.
We'll have gone to the air show, hopefully gotten a ride in a tank, maybe take some pictures. Look at like the last two remaining Nimrods.
Nimrod.
Oh man, it's pretty funny that nowadays Nimrod, it means like idiot or something. Yeah. But that's only because of Bugs Bunny, because Nimrod was supposed to be a cheeky joke at the hunter that hunts, the bunny around, because Nimrod is a, fictional character who was a great hunter.
Yeah.
Wait, was he a fictional character? Wasn't he from the Bible? He was a fictional character from the Bible, right?
I don't know.
TBH,
mate. I don't know.
Anything in the Bible was basically...
You already dropped more information about Nimrod than I already knew. I just know about the plane, and that sometimes people can be kind of a Nimrod.
Yeah, see, so Nimrod. Oh, sorry, I cannot translate this to English because my English isn't good enough. Because my Dutch isn't good enough. I don't know these words. De tegenstrever of de zich verontwaardigende. Was, according to the Genesis in the Hebrew Bible, a son of Cush and a great-grandchild of Noah.
All comes back.
So yeah.
Great story.
But it got turned into like a curse word by Bugs Bunny because people weren't clever enough. So that's hilarious about Americans, right? They're super into the Bible, super into Christianity, right? They're all like, super Christians and all that. Yeah. Fuck the gays and all that jazz.
Well, they don't want you to fuck the gays, Brian.
No, explicitly. but hilariously, they just don't know nothing about the Bible. So when Bugs Bunny called the hunter Nimrod, he was being sarcastic and referring to the biblical figure. Instead, people took it to mean idiot.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure, alright. So, this is all Old Testament. And those Americans, they like their King James Bible. I'm pretty sure like shit, like a lot of old Bible shit just is not in there.
I wonder.
The Old Testament.
I don't know much about it.
Creation is here and creation there, but like the King James version is just like the most general.
Isn't that also the most altered version?
Yeah.
It's like the version that is the most changed to fit the personal view of the king, right?
Yeah. It was a whole political book basically.
Yeah, so
all right, let's take all these scriptures and let's all put them together. All right, Bible in general, all right.
So not only are they
Bible is fucking impossible.
Yeah.
Because because print press didn't exist back in Jesus' time.
Yeah.
So like it's all just handwritten accords and then rewritten and put together by the Romans. then rewritten and rewritten and rewritten, and then put together by I don't know some king and then some fucking German fella, and then we got mad, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but neither does the Bible.
Sorry, I'm really hungry, so I just zoned out because I realized how hungry I was.
Alright, it's
So, I don't know what we were talking about, but in any case, I've been reading Tower of God.
Are we back on the Bible?
And,
Let me tell you about Babylon, Brian. They live in Bubble the Dark.
Oh, man. Oh, man, that is amazing. That is actually so good. Wraps it right back around. So I've been reading Tower of God, right? And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. There's only one thing I don't like, and it's just... Oh, we're just in time for a phone call.
I think it's on the sensor. Okay.
Hey! Alright, that's good. But yeah, so I've been reading it. It's pretty good. The only thing I don't really like about it is, we got bills to pay. I better go find a beer in the meantime.
Don't worry, I got a road beer.
Yeah. Oh my god. We got rogue beers just scattered around the house.
No, it's not paying its taxes.
But yeah, what I don't like is it's kind of like teasing. It's like, oh look, it's the girl that you've all been waiting for. Oh, but actually she just gone. Fucking ran off. She's gone. It's just like, oh man, come on.
Give the girl.
Like so the female protagonist in the show, right? She's scheming and she's like not necessarily a good person and all that. Great, I like that. You know, I like that. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Problem. They showed nothing of, well, almost nothing of what she's actually doing. So I've now reached the point where they are showing her again, and they are showing what she's up to. Finally. But even then, they're not explaining anything about her.
Ooh.
So you got this female protagonist who has essentially just gotten no substance to her. Well, she's got substance. It's just... She's got speculative substance. You know what I mean by that? It's like the whole.
Maybe she's cool.
Her substance is the fact that she's mysterious.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
don't like that.
Like, oh yeah, her motives are unexplained. That's her character. That's her character. Her motives are unexplained. How mysterious. That's the whole character.
What this woman is doing right now.
And it's like, oh, but and when you do see what her some of her motives, she's just a bitch. Yeah, and it's like, well, okay, you know, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Like, okay, that's interesting. But at least, like, don't make her whole character, like, be like, oh, she's interesting because we don't know anything about her.
I don't like that.
And it's like, that's not good enough of a reason.
It's what?
A story shouldn't be interesting because of a lack of information, is what I'm saying.
You're not H.P. Lovecraft.
You
know, he could do it.
Yeah, but when he did it, he only did it he did it in such a way that it made sense not to know, right? It made sense, and it added actual mystique because you were actually like, "Ooh, what's going on?" Whereas with Tower of God, it's just very much, it's mysterious simply because they're not telling you anything, and there doesn't, and like it's like, oh, but. I don't know. I just feel like it's silly.
What's this?
Yeah, you gotta take it off, I think. But it's not yet done yet.
Wait, did I put in a new one?
Yes.
I didn't hear it blop anymore. Wait, this is a good check.
I'm pretty sure that's like the weakest Kilju ever.
Fucking Kilju's right? We'll bottle it. We'll sell it. I mean, tomorrow we got new shit. You know, sometimes you just gotta ruin a bread.
Am I wrong though? Isn't it like if the yeast has dropped down to the bottom, that's when it's done, and it's still at the very top. So what you're making is not Kilju, right? I can tell you that much.
Let's test it.
It makes us a little drunk.
Alright, it got some. Alright, this probably good Kilju, and this bad Kilju.
Yeah.
This alright Kilju. Still get some money for it. There's alcohol in it. Oh, fuck it. It's already ruined. Because putting the lid back on won't help it.
True.
Because then it's like, yeah. Because then it'll get sour or something, or yeah. Hey.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, I mean, Brian, you're saying this ain't Kilju, but I'm feeling it. Yeah. I got my own shit to deal with right now. Sorry.
I love how he's shy about it. How could I say? My septic tank is full.
My poo tank is full.
It's just like, man, come on now. I'm the poopy guy. Do you really think I'm gonna be shy about your feces, dude?
Yeah, dude,
come on, man.
I'll tell you how many dildos you dropped in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Close lid. Okay, and then automatically picks it up.
Well, no, you clicked before you pressed F.
Yeah, that is true, but I didn't expect it. Okay, Brian. Now, your criticisms are valid. I wish not to hear of them.
You can go fuck yourself.
I do not remember you danging him.
I'm not stopping until I got 2 black eyes. All right.
Damn. Well, open up seas, man. You get them every time you pull a fucking card.
So Damien and I playing some series together, and we're like a good team. Damien and I, we have a good, we've got a good synergy going. Lately, we've just been playing shotguns.
Ooh, nice.
And it's been going quite well.
I like how
Damien did like a really nice clutch the other day with a shotty. And I forgot where this was going. I forgot.
Me neither, but black eyes. It started off with black eyes. The whole conversation. So I got that much for you. It's time to go.
Oh yeah, so at one point we were playing some Siege and we had a full Dutch team, right?
I love it when that
Turn on the light in all way.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll
turn on this one as well.
We had a full Dutch team. And at one point, I want to play Clash. I like playing Clash. I'm good at playing Clash. Especially nowadays. Like, you've seen that clip where I clutched up really hard.
You played him. You played him like a villain.
So I'm really good at playing Clash. But sometimes my teammates won't let me play Clash. Because they'll just pick Clash themselves. And when I ask, like, hey man, do you mind if I play Clash this round? They're like, nah, fuck you. I want to play Clash. It's like, okay, fair. Next round. Hey man. And these guys are autistic. They insta-pick it. They are so fast. They instantly have it picked, right? So I'm like, hey man,
the only thing I do.
Can you let me play Clash? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, there's 2 things I can do here. I could team kill him.
Yeah. Valid choice.
But on the other hand, I'm also just like, should I team kill him? So I let him live in the end. But now that I'm thinking back on it, I'm feeling like, man, I gotta just start team killing bitches, dude. I really gotta stop giving such a fuck about other people's happiness because holy shit, man. Like, people need to learn, man. If you don't give me my bald-headed beauty, then I'm going to fuck you up, man. I'm gonna splatter your brains across the floor, bro. But what I ended up doing instead was, I decided, okay, if you're gonna do it like this, then we're not gonna win the match.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let that happen, right? So what I did was I opened up the whole objective, and I started giving the enemy team callouts to my teammates' locations.
That's I love that. That's good.
I was like, this guy's over here, this guy's over there, that guy's over here. You know, and I myself was just, you know, far away from the objective, just hanging out.
Yeah.
So of course we lost. And I you know, the last thing I said to the guy was, should have given me Clash. This all happened because you didn't give me Clash. And the guy was in team chat like, I'm sorry. It's like, no, you're not.
No, you don't.
No, you're not.
Come on. Like, how autistic do you have to be to always have to play Clash? Alright, so, okay, you know.
Well, the thing that I have is, like, I'm being reasonable to you. Why aren't you being reasonable to me? So if you're not going to be reasonable to me, then I see no reason to continue being reasonable to you. Because I always start out, try to be reasonable. If you then reject that, that's fine, but then you're giving me no reason to be reasonable.
Sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Right? So sometimes I'll just completely fuck up people's Siege experience for the night. Because they've been unreasonable with me. And they're like, why are you doing this? It's like, well, I no longer need to be reasonable, so I can just keep going. I can just keep fucking you over. Because we're still the same match, you're still around, you were unreasonable, I got a victim now. Good, thank you. And I feel justified in that. Okay, how do you feel about that?
I think that's agreeable, Brian. Alright, first of all, we've got this new system going on, no more bullying in Siege. All the bullies get put together.
Yeah.
So, if you team kill somebody, that's on you, Great, do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
It's annoying for them for a round, but then, who cares? And also, it's just like...
Well, what I usually do is I'll completely screw over the entire match.
That's also good.
Because I won't team kill you because that'll damage my reputation. Yeah. But I will pull strats in such a way that you cannot win. I'll just set you up for failure instead. And it always works. It always works. One of my favorite ways to do it is to literally just open up all the important walls in the objective and then close all the rotation walls.
Yeah, dude.
Just reinforce all the... because I'm usually the only guy that reinforces, right?
Yeah, I try to reinforce.
So what I do is I just reinforce whatever they want to use as they rotate, and then I open up everything else. And then I just fuck off over the objective and start walking around.
That is... you devious little boy.
And then I start giving the enemy team callouts to where my teammates are. And then it's up to my teammates to be good at the game. And if they can't win, well, you should have played better.
Yeah, dude.
You should have played better. You knew the enemy was coming because you saw me call out your location down to the very fucking last centimeter. Exactly. So...
you're helping your own team as much as you're helping the other team.
Yeah. So, and I know that's childish, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But man, realistically, why should I care, bro? It's a fucking video game.
Come on.
I'm just here to dole out my own sense of poetic justice. And I'm no poet.
No. But you are good with words.
I have been interested in getting into poetry, but the problem that I have with it...
sounds pretentious, doesn't
it? No, I've got the same problem that it's my own dumbassery, but I got the same with all forms of like art. It's like I would love to get into it, but I feel like I'm just not knowledgeable enough, even though that makes no sense.
Hey.
But it's just like this weird insecurity I got, right? Because for Jazzgrass, I've also had you and I have always like speculated on different things we could do. Yeah. Stuff like if we actually were interested in like pumping a ton of money and effort and resources into this. Then there are like ideas that we wanted, and some of those ideas are literally just not even comedy or gaming related, but more art related.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love that because I want to get into art, to be honest. I don't, but yeah, the only thing that's been holding me back is the feeling that people will look at this and they won't understand it, or they will look at it and they'll think it's just amateurs or whatever.
Well,
and for some reason I just cannot get over that little mental hurdle. I know that's childish, but yeah,
it's just childish. It's human. It's human to not want to be judged. It's to be understood.
Yeah.
Human. Can't people like that. Gotta get used to the old van.
Or they'll look at it and go like, "Oh, you're just being an edgelord," right?
Yeah,
stuff like that, and it's like, I'm not trying to be. It's just this is.
I feel like when you get like comments like that, it's like, come on, right? Is that the best you can come up with for criticism? It's like, apparently you really didn't get it, so it's on you. And if it's not for you, then why did you have to comment on it?
Yeah.
It's like, okay. And maybe you didn't get it and you want a little explanation, that's alright. But like, if you're just immediately stomping shit into the ground, you're just a bad critic. Alright? I feel like you shouldn't be like, oh, you're bad at art because I'm criticizing it. No, you're a bad critic for just stomping it in the ground.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that is one thing. That is...
Like, I'm not bad,
so,
you're bad. Be a better critic.
It's just, it's like, yeah, especially with art, it's such a subjective thing indeed. It's just like, to criticize it, it's just like, I feel like I feel like the only criticism I can personally really give about a piece of, like, art is that it just didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Right? And that is the harshest that I usually get. Unless there is, like, a legitimate thing where it's like, okay, so this artist is just being a bullshitter, right?
Yeah,
It's just like, this is bullshit, that is bullshit. But that almost never happens, and like when it happens, not that much, not that impactful or whatever.
Exactly.
I am so fucking hungry. I'm so hungry, bro. How long is this episode gonna go on for? Because I'm hungry as hell, and I want to get some. I want to grab a bite.
I'll drop out the Kilju and then.
All right. So.
End the episode and.
Anyway, but yeah, you might see some art projects on Jazzgrass sometime in the future. I have been contemplating different ideas, because the thing is, I know what kind of stuff I want to do, but I don't know how to put it into the world.
That's also difficult. Yeah.
Right, and I feel like that's why I respect poets and artists, especially poets, so much, because I have, like, in my head, there's all these, like, intricate thoughts, and like, it's like, I've said this before, like, everybody is way more eloquent in their head than when they actually speak.
Yeah.
Right? When I hear myself speak, I'm like, man, what, like, is this dude, like, is this dude drooling on himself? What's going on? What the fuck is going on? Right? But then I'm just hanging out, and I'm just sitting there meditating, and I'm just thinking, and I'm like, man, you know, if only I could, like, I got all these thoughts, and in my head, you know, I mostly talk with a monologue, internal monologue, right? I know there's a lot of people who think conceptually, so there's no voice in their head at all. Well, for me, it's more, you know, me just talking to myself and my subconscious.
Yeah.
Right? When I think, I don't think I think we, for some reason.
Yeah.
Because my body and mind in tandem with each other. But you know, I just in my head, like, I got all these thoughts, and it's like, yeah, this is a good thought. This is you know, like, it's just, I should express this to someone, and I try to express it, and it comes out so clumsily, so completely not what I was thinking, and sometimes even the whole argument I'm making just disappears into the void, right?
This is the one with 6, which I think is the better quality. Alright, okay, we're gonna get ripped off a little bit, but I don't want him to stab our tires just yet. So we'll give him the bad batch first, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right click?
No, you hold it upside down.
Yeah, okay, that makes too much sense, Brian. To be honest. I know you've told me this before as well.
No, do it above his tail. You're so
Look,
dumb.
Brian. No,
You're so dumb.
I'm just...
What are you doing?
Brian, this is a process. This is my art. I'm trying to portray my inner monologue right now, which is... Oh, favorite sugar one. He likes it. Strong as hell.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you must be retarded. Anyway.
No, you know how to fucking make Kilju.
Ah, man, I've been giving him rotten Kilju all this time. Oh, mate, actually, talk about rotten. There's a real rotten fart in my ass.
Oh, nice.
I actually feel my sphincter warming up as it encroaches on my from my bowels.
All right, boys, we dropped it on the table. We made money.
And we made money. We got 1,500 marks. That's pretty
See
good.
you guys next time on Jazzgrass Gaming. Bye.
Bye.